Guys, what's going on? Starting another video, and today we are back, and welcome to another video talking about ARK Survival Evolved. Today was actually the first ARK Digest that was released. This is something that is going to be released every Wednesday, and it's going to include a list of new features that they added into the game, why they did so. They're going to be answering some questions, and also any other info they might want to share. I'm probably going to be making videos every time this comes out, and kind of just talking about what is in it. So let's get started with the first ARK Digest. First thing they talk about is that they did officially add the field of view slider into the game, and currently it is on a range of 80 to 110, and it was mainly added due to the real enthusiastic, passionate response the community had to the idea for it. Another thing that was added due to kind of community demand for it was official PvE servers. They are actually going to be in early access, and I'm guessing that means they're going to be at launch, but I'm not 100% sure, but I think so. They'd also talk about kind of the unconscious system, how that's going to work. So pretty much unconscious players are going to act as ragdolls, and they can actually be tied to dinosaurs and other tameable creatures, and that also works with dead bodies as well. These bodies actually end up counting towards the weight capacity too, so kind of think of the inventory, the resources that your dinosaur might be hauling, the body will actually count towards that. They also went kind of in depth on the farming system, how that's going to work. So you begin by picking up seeds from foliage, and then you have to create a water irrigation system, which you start off by crafting a pipe from stone to transfer water to a connected spout. Next you have to craft a crop plot, which comes in various shapes and sizes, but the elementary one is going to be big enough to grow one crop. Then you place the plot near the spout so it ends up getting watered and it's kind of covered by the range of the spout, and then you place one seed on that plot. You're also going to want to craft a compost pot to help make fertilizer, which is crafted by putting thatch and poop into the compost pot. And then they did also go on to talk about how dino poop is actually higher quality than human poop, but they did say that you can't actually use human poop to compost, which in a way confirming or hinting at the fact that you're going to be able to poop in this game, which is kind of amazing. Later on, they are intending to also have specific dinosaurs that actually poop out extra high quality poop. So once you get fertilizer, all you have to do is add the fertilizer to the crop. You can actually, it begins to grow. You can see that process, and it's going to take a few days/night cycles to actually fully grow, but you can see visual progress on the crop as it grows. Berry seeds are going to be one of the types of seeds, and they can actually yield large crops because they don't just spout out berries from the ground, but berry seeds can actually grow bushes, and then bushes will have, I'm not sure if it's recurring berry yields, but it will have more than just one berry or something of the sort. Along with that, they did confirm one type of berry, which is the narco berry, and then they also talk about how you can also grow special fruits and vegetables for food, hydration, and you can even use them in recipes in a cooking pot to make soup, as well as even be able to use them to craft medication and buff tonics. Another system they went into a bit of detail about is the taming system. In order to begin this process, you have to knock the creature out, and actually one of the ways you're able to do this is punching out the creature with your fist. However, you can be killed in this process, and there is a chance that you can actually kill the dinosaur. However, at the end here, through their kind of wording, you can't see, because they said thus far, it's kind of hinting towards the fact that maybe eventually you will be able to revive dinosaurs. Another way of being able to knock out a dinosaur is to use ranged weapons like a slingshot, which is relatively easy to craft and relatively efficient. And then another ranged weapon is the bow, which requires more resources, but it is better and more efficient, and you can even use tranquilizer arrows on it. Once unconscious, you have to take care of the dino through feeding it, protecting it, etc., until he trusts you. If he actually awakes before he trusts you, then there will be consequences on him, and by that, I'm guessing they mean the dinosaur will probably attack you. Different foods have different effectiveness on their taming and their kind of trust meter. I don't want to say meter because I'm not sure that's what it is, but the trust system and how quickly they will grow to trust you, and also the diet that you feed your dinosaur can affect how strong they are after they are tamed. Once tamed, they also do have a variety of commands that you can do, which involve follow, stay, eat, carry materials, and attack on command, and these tamed dinosaurs will be friendly to your tribe. They also go into a bit of detail on a couple dinosaurs and creatures, along with what their kind of specialty is, and they kind of do talk about the fact that dinosaurs will have different specialties. The Brontosaurus's specialty is clearing forests and gathering foliage. The Ankylosaurus's is mining, and the Scorpion is very good for his tranquilizing attacks, which is going to come in pretty handy when you're hunting, and possibly even, since it is a tranquilizer, when you're trying to tame other dinosaurs. Finally, they did release another dossier, this time for the Coelacanth. I am not sure if this is going to be a weekly thing, but if they do weekly dossiers, then you can expect me to name this section something nerdy and corny and Yeah, because that's how I roll. Probably like Dossier corner or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out as we go. But the coelacanth can be found in waters around the island, in rivers and lakes. It is one of the healthier sources of meat on the island, and it is possibly cannibalistic, hinting at, in a way, it is hinting at an ecosystem in the game, because on the Dossier you can't see that. And if they are cannibalistic, that means they can eat each other, and that means that there might be a more complex ecosystem actually present in the game. After that, they do clarify that they are not tameable, but from the picture, I'm guessing that one of the methods you can catch them to later cook them is through spearfishing, and they are pretty small. They're not going to be a massive fish in the water, so you won't be able to sustain a large village with them very easily. That is it for this week. Hopefully you guys did enjoy, and hopefully I can continue to cover ARK this way, because I love this game. I'm hyped for it, and I'm thinking they are going to continue doing this throughout early access, so expect this even after the game launches. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you have any possible critiques on how I could improve this, I would love to hear that in the comment section down below. Along with that, I do want to ask you guys something, and I do want to see if you can answer in the comment section down below. But what are some features you actually do want to see in ARK? Because now that they're going to be revealing them as we go, I do kind of want to hear what your input is and possible features you might want to see, and who knows, maybe even the ARK devs will somehow read this or something, and maybe even they could incorporate it, because they seem to be very willing to listen to the community, and I really want to get your guys' input on what would be a cool feature. Other than that though, thank you guys so much for watching the video. Hopefully you did enjoy it. As always, if you did, be sure to like and Starsnipe. Signing out. Love you guys. See ya.